wake up and suck my dick.
My own dick.
Every day I suck my dick and say thanks to Rib.
Which I had removed. I had the surgery.
In the mid-90s, I got an experimental surgery. You will never guess the purpose of it.
They didn't think I could, or that I would
Suck my own dick. Every day I wake up and suck my own dick. Cause my name is Marilyn Manson. I suck my own dick. Or at least that's what Stacy told me. I don't have any way of knowing. Everybody just thinks that I suck my own dick. Every day I thank my rib for sucking my dick. You know, I don't know if you guys knew this, but Marilyn Manson had his rib removed so he could suck his own dick.
on stage.
Now that's edgy.
That's twisted.
That's fucked up.
That would cause somebody to shoot up a school.
Suck my dick. I suck my own dick. I suck my dick. Every time I remember I have one, I suck my dick.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Thingus.
Suck my dick. I suck my. We were doing this for like half an hour before.
Tom Green had his ball removed on TV.
That one I believe.
I remember he had to have his ball removed.
Yeah.
Because there was like, I feel like there was like a Tom Green's ball special or something.
Marilyn Manson didn't get a rib removed so he could suck his own dick.
No one has ever done that.
No, in fact, you look that up, and the only thing that comes up is the rumors about Marilyn Manson.
Yes.
From 1996.
Yeah, but
When Stacy alleged that he did that.
Yeah, Stacy D alleged. But you know, there was other shit about Marilyn Manson. Like everyone thought Marilyn Manson was played the kid from the Wonder Years' best friend. Right? Do you remember that?
No.
He had a dorky best friend who vaguely looked like Marilyn
And he
Manson.
grew up to be Marilyn.
He grew up to be, yeah.
Sure, Stacy.
Yeah.
That's so right,
so
as
yeah.
we would say.
So right.
That's right, Stacy. That's so right. Your son said right the other day. It was like, wow, kids still saying right?
Yeah.
Kids still saying cool?
I don't
know. I just didn't know if it was cool anymore.
I don't know if he got right from us or his friends or from like a comic book from the 90s that was in our house.
Written by you when you were his age. I assume he got it directly from you because you probably say that around him all the time, right?
Yeah, right. Well,
you're right.
He's what we call sarcasm age. You know, he loves to say things like, "Oh yeah, I'd really like to do that."
Yeah.
And then, you know.
And if you weren't sure, I was being sarcastic.
Yeah, exactly. Very over the top sarcasm. The kind that if he tries to snap.
I suck my own dick at this game. I suck my dick. I can do it. I'll do it for a nickel. I will suck my dick.
Suck my own dick for free. Any takers?
So how'd Stacy know? Was she on tour with him or something?
Yeah, she was on tour and watched him suck his own dick at Jones Beach.
Yeah, Stacy D.
The Tom Green cancer special. Right, so it's kind of like how Katie Couric would get the camera to go up her ass every couple of years, right? It was basically that, but like a guy who's trying to be funny about it.
He's trying to make his testicular cancer surgery into a joke. I mean, I don't know is that a good way to cope with it?
I mean, I think like there's two questions there. Like, does it help him cope with it, and is it of any benefit to us?
Well, what do we play next?
I think, if, if you visibly cope with your cancer in some way, there's somebody who feels like it helps them, right?
Yeah.
Where they're just like, oh, he's just doing his thing, even though he has cancer.
Yeah.
Cute. Did we play this one?
I can't remember.
They're
It's
cute.
called Super Fucked Up Brothers.
Super
Look at his
Fucked Up.
face.
Yeah, he's happy.
But yeah, like, sorry, what were we talking about again?
I don't remember. Tom Green's balls.
Tom Green's balls. Yeah, like, well, we've it says okay. I think we did play this
Yeah,
for
we
a
did
little.
play this.
I think,
It says fuck.
I think we've since Tom Green's era, which was 100 million years ago, we've reevaluated him, and we're like, not interested. I'll still once in a while quote the Bum Bum song, but I'm not like gonna show that to anybody who doesn't know what the reference is.
I mean, I feel like I quote that every day of my life. I'm like at home and I'm just like, get the poo off my bum. Get the poo off.
But why? Is it even funny?
That's a good question. Is it funny? No, I'd never show it to my son. I need the poo off my bum. I gotta get the poo off my bum. Poo. I don't know. It's just because sometimes you watch something 500,000 times and it just becomes part of your mind. And that's the only thing it does for you. It captured your imagination like a shitty commercial from the 90s. Like, is like the Fun Zone commercial with the mom who says, "Come on, kids, good."
I mean, we didn't go to the Fun Zone. We just remembered the commercial.
Right. Yeah, we never went there. The commercial.
Lieutenant Farmington, like, we know how to get there, but we don't
never
know.
went.
We're
adults. We could go now.
If they're still there, but
I
don't
feel
know.
like-
Is that mom gonna be there?
I
no.
feel like no, that.
I'll
Come
go if
on,
she's
kids.
there.
Yeah, is that
Hold
mom
on,
still
kids.
there? Oh yeah, I think she's still there. I think she's still
still
dyeing
there.
her hair red and wearing lipstick.
She looks like the lady from Perfect Dark for like the Xbox.
I don't remember.
Oh, it's just like when Microsoft bought Rare, they bought a bunch of like games like Perfect Dark and Banjo, and like the like 2007 reboot of all these games were for the Xbox.
Yes. Yeah,
So
yeah.
there was like a human actor or maybe just like a realistic 3D model of the girl from Perfect Dark, looking kind of like the Fun Zone mom to me.
Mr. Nutty Mad says they thought the Bum Bum song was the height of hilarity in middle school. Yeah, it is pretty. Mr. Nutty Mad reminds, I don't know if you're naming it after this, but it reminds me of something else that I thought was the height of hilarity, which is Pokey the Penguin.
Oh my god, that is such trash.
Yeah.
And yet, like, I'm also getting like nostalgic thinking about Pokey the Penguin.
Yeah, you know that it's still made and it's still the same.
I'm not shocked,
No.
but holy shit.
Yeah, Pokey's still going.
Pokey's still going.
Yeah, hasn't changed.
Neither. Well, yeah, we said the same thing about dinosaur comics.
It's
We're like,
true.
There's no way that's ever gonna end. It's like it's just gonna become alive and just like update. Like it's going to
Right.
keep updating after like humanity has fizzled out.
Yeah, I think maybe it will. I think Ryan North is gonna pre-write like 5 million dinosaur comics and leave it on like a solar-powered Raspberry Pi somewhere, like on the top of a mountain.
That's the kind of shit that we need tech companies to figure out for us, and they're more interested in bringing back the dinosaurs.
Yeah. They're not interested in oh my god. They're not interested in things that can just run no matter what, that just work. Can you imagine if there was any money in the idea of things just working?
Like Wall-E, he just runs for 700 years with no interruptions.
Right, that's the real part that I can't wrap my head around in Wall-E, that company would build something that works forever.
Well, it seems like the idea is that it's never going to really clean up Earth.
Right.
So they don't actually think Wall-E's got what it takes.
Right. It's like how things are good for reasons that like they don't need to be good. Like the Nokia phone is indestructible. Right? Right? It didn't need to be.
Yeah.
But you can't break it.
Yeah. But the iPhone, which you really need more,
which you need to be indestructible, yeah. Oh, it's true. All the other Wall-Es are broken. This one, I think the implication is that this Wall-E has developed a sentience. It has a soul.
Yeah.
And it knows how to repair itself.
Right. He picks the good parts off of the broken Wall-Es.
Yeah.
And keeps them in a little storage room.
Right. All the other
Wall-Es. He's like a ship of Theseus.
Yeah. All the other Wall-Es look like cicada shells.
They've just been sitting there unused for like what, 500 years.
Yeah.
But yeah, Wall-E is a broken promise that they said they were gonna clean up Earth.
Yeah.
And the idea was really just to like say that.
Yeah. Just get people off the Earth.
Yeah. So onto our cruise ships.
Yes, where they will be perpetual customers past the survival of like the bosses of this company.
Yeah.
Wall-E. Is Wall-E getting its due these days?
I talk about it being Pixar in their natural flow state.
Mm-hmm.
I say it's like the closest Pixar has gotten since to being doing what they do best.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it kind of started with Tin Toy, and I feel like they're always they're always doing their best when they have some cute inanimate object. Like something kind of simple, but there's like a lot of personality to the movement. It's like it's just what they like doing and what they're good at.
They championed 3D feature animation, and that's sort of embodied in the idea that like this little thing that nobody expected to be able to move is over here doing amazing things when you're not looking.
Yeah.
That's Pixar.
Yeah.
They made life out of 3D renderings.
Right.
They made characters that you actually cared about out of 3D models. And you didn't expect that because you didn't think toys had a soul.
Well, yeah, like there must have been a time when people could see the potential for like 3D medical imaging technology, but not cartoons.
Right.
And Pixar had an important decision to make when their Pixar computer business failed. They Steve Jobs bought them and decided that they're gonna pivot from being a tech company to being an entertainment studio. And it worked.
Wow. I did not know that.
They made computers called the Pixar, and it was just like a 3D rendering machine, and it apparently didn't sell very well.
Because they were the only ones who would use it.
I guess. But they eventually stopped using them and just used Silicon Graphics. They got, for Toy Story, they got the Indie workstations. Those things are so cool.
Indie?
Yeah, the Indigo. It's like the SGI, Silicon Graphics Indigo.
It's so clear at
Toad
night.
is just the word fuck.
Wow, the fuck is really out at night.
They only fuck off at night.
That's interesting, thinking about the rigs that people were using in the 90s, because I felt very adrift as a child who grew up worshiping 2D cell animation and coming of age already realizing that animation was dying because the studios that were making this stuff were already pivoting to 3D or closing.
It's cheap. It looks cheap, and it kind of sucks. If you're not Pixar in this era, it's kind of bad. It's like, you know, we would watch Reboot, but there's rarely any 3D TV shows that you could really stand. You know, I could watch Jimmy Neutron.
No, even now, I can't think of a 3D TV show that I like.
Like, Paw Patrol is terrible.
Terrible. Dr. Scratch and Sniff. What is it called? Dr. McStuffins.
Right,
Terrible.
yeah. It's just like plastic looking. And like even if they have like realistic hair, it's still like really fake looking.
3D just like cheap 3D just looks so bad. And I honestly think that like even, you know, film quality rendered 3D looks bad.
It does. I mean, like the Mario movie looks good, but it looks bad too.
Yeah, because the characters aren't alive.
They're not. It's just movement. It's movementy. It's not lifelike.
You know, I was looking at, I was watching Mike play Mario Galaxy last night. Game's from like 2007.
Yeah.
It's so old.
Uh-huh.
And to me, I watch it and I'm like, you don't need any more polygons than this.
Yeah.
I'm sorry at how old that makes me sound. But if you look at Mario Galaxy, I don't see a massive difference between Mario Galaxy and how Mario is rendered now.
Right. Because there probably isn't. It's like, you need a certain amount of polygons to look good on an HD TV. And the Wii was like, it was like 540p, so it wasn't exactly HD. They had like a widescreen, but not like a HD widescreen.
You know, so, I might be watching a Switch remastering.
Right. You're playing the Switch port, or you're playing the one on the cartridge, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that one looks a little better than the game looked. Is that the idea? It looks a little more high res?
Yeah, it's more pixels, but it's probably not more polygons.
Okay.
Probably the same models and everything.
Yeah, I mean, I can see the polygons, you know, they're not invisible.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's necessary for there to be more than that.
Well, yeah, you don't need more, and they don't really add more. I think the only thing that's changed is, like, the computer's ability to render lighting. That's gotten a little bit better.
Right. But I think that game looks really good.
Oh yeah, it does. It's not like they can just make a game that looks like that again. It's like you think of the art as being the graphics, but it's the art, not the graphics. It's like it shows what the graphics can do, but like something that sucks could show what the graphics could do, and you still wouldn't know what the graphics could do. It's like saying like, you know, it's like showing someone a Mona Lisa and saying that's what the graphics can do. And then you're like, why the hell doesn't my thing look like that?
Yeah, it's a tech demo of oil paints.
Well, Nintendo was just like the best at making like art, or at least like one of the best. I think Sega was probably a little better aesthetically.
Yeah.
Mario is not cool, but Sonic is.
He was cool once.
He was cool
no
once.
Longer.
Well, I've been playing Sonic or Dr. Robotnik's Ring Racers and feeling like, you know, this is not a real Sega game, so it still is no longer. But like those fans never forgot how cool once he was, and they made a game that really is cool in the same exact way. But it's cool in a new way today because, you know, back then cool was going up against the juggernaut Nintendo.
Right.
Now the cool thing is going up the juggernaut, the video game industry. Like,
right, the entire industry.
You're going against like Sega and the industry. You're doing their job for them. You know, they should be embarrassed.
So it's a completely unofficial game. Nobody was paid to make it.
No, it's just fun. It's just fun on purpose.
I think that really is the cool thing now. I really don't think there's anything cooler than operating entirely independently of the industry that rejects you.
Yeah.
And that you know that at best ridicules you, and at worst tries to have you removed.
Yeah.
There's I don't know exactly what the reasoning behind this is. I don't think we'll probably eventually know, but we don't know. But there's been this game that everyone's talking about this week because Steam delisted it just a week before release.
Okay.
Because of a scene in the game that was deemed inappropriate by Steam's quality standards. So the developer changed the game, but seemingly the knowledge that scene was in the game was enough for Steam to decide not to list it, and without any further explanation to the developer. So they got their game delisted. It's called Horses.
Okay.
And they've been talking about it, and their marketing is they're doing exactly what any smart person would do in this situation. They're making a big deal out of the fact that their game got banned.
Okay.
And at the same time, the other platforms have decided to take it off too. It feels coordinated. It's strange. But Humble and Epic have taken it off.
Uh-huh.
So now you can only get it on Itch and GOG.
Okay.
So I don't know much about the game. Obviously I sympathize with the developer. Most people who are talking about this haven't played the game.
Yeah.
One person I follow who did play it said that, whose opinion I trust, said, if you're looking for something that is actually, transgressive, you're not really going to find that here.
Uh-huh.
But the game's pretty good, is what they said. And the thing that it got banned for is, not anything. It's nothing. It's nothing.
Okay.
So, for me, these kind of conversations, the fact that it was banned and the conversations around it, the same old fucking games as art conversations.
Yeah.
I'm so exhausted. With having to have this kind of discussion around a game that is ultimately not that transgressive, ultimately just they got a couple of little fucked up things in it, and I don't know, what am I trying to say? I'm just kind of exhausted by the idea that even a pretty middle of the road game has to struggle to say something, I think that's what bothers me. It's like when a Republican accuses Kamala Harris of being a socialist, accusing some game that I would probably not seek out for the kind of experiences I like to have from video games, the kind where I'm this is fresh. I've never experienced this before. I can't even, that game can't even get banned. Nobody cares enough about that game to ban it. But the game that's sort of a little bit of a, surface level that is getting banned. As if to say, don't any of you fucking try anything. It feels really dispiriting. It's bumming me out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think maybe Ebert was right.
They're not art.
Yeah.
What did he say exactly?
I don't know. Why don't we find out?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. He said a video game can't be art or something.
Let's see what Ebert said. Or if somebody in the chat who already has it in their on their clipboard wants to just paste it in.
Ebert. Well, while we're waiting, let me digest this. It's like, what's the question? Was Ebert right that video games are not art?
Yeah. Yeah, was he right? Well, I don't care that he loved anime. That's not relevant.
Is it not?
Well, all right. Let me think about it for a second. He loved anime. You have to be more specific. What did he love? Did he love Miyazaki or did he love One Piece? Well, the One Piece wasn't an animated series yet, was it? When Ebert was alive?
I don't think he was watching it. No. I think if I were to guess, he loves Akira or like he loves Sailor Moon.
Well, all right, yeah, Sailor Moon, delightful, right?
Yeah, 2 thumbs up for Sailor Moon.
No, I need to know what anime he liked before I decide whether that's relevant or not. Nobody's posting anything we can use here. I don't know and I don't care. He's wrong.
All right. Well, okay. Let's use an example. Super Mario Brothers. That I think would probably be a bad example of like a movie. Like if you wanted the perfect movie where like a guy saves a princess is happily ever after.
Fuck in the background. Okay, so Super Mario are to me some of the the greatest games ever made.
Yeah.
And do they constitute art? I think so. I think they are a true expression. They don't exactly play with narrative.
Right. That's why I'm trying to say that like if you were to compare this to the other forms of artwork that Roger Ebert appreciates, like film, then it would pale in comparison because it's so focused on the gameplay. And the story is just little things tacked onto the gameplay. Like, the story in Dark Souls where like every time you die, you become more undead. So you become grosser looking.
Right. But like, video games are partially engineering, right? You're trying to engineer an experience.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
But like, the same can be said of like architecture and like theme park design.
Well, yeah, like a carnival shooting game has like a horse race premise to it. That's a story, right?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of video games have no story. And, maybe for Ebert, he wasn't seeing the fulfillment of, like, narrative potential.
Yeah.
With the way a video game creates experiences.
Well, maybe he was just thinking about how you can't have an interactive experience that is like directed by someone because it'll always be different for every person who plays. It's like you can't just like perfectly curate that experience for them.
But like
it's always gonna have wiggle room.
A book is different for everyone who reads.
That's true. Everybody's gonna understand it or imagine it differently.
Yeah. So it was a new kind of experience curation of all of the forms of art that Ebert himself was really not familiar with and didn't see the potential of. But he did die, I think, before games reached their narrative potential, and I'm not, like, super sure they've advanced much. I mean, the thing is that there have been examples of games with excellent artful narrative in them. But it almost seems like the games industry is set on destroying those things.
Yeah.
I was thinking about Disco Elysium. Do you know anything about that?
No, I think I've heard of it though.
All right, it's a game that is it came out like maybe. What did it come out like 6-7 years ago, and it's already considered a classic.
Yeah.
It's like it's almost like a point and click adventure, but it's like extremely like stylistically distinctive, and the writing is very good, and everyone's been ripping it off for years. I've played so many games that are trying to be Disco Elysium. So the story that I had known for years was that the studio the studio that produced the game kicked the original writer-artist team off of the project, and has been trying unsuccessfully for years to make a sequel. That's neither here nor there. I don't know if it's ever going to happen, but well, maybe it's not neither here nor there, but I'll come back to it. Anyway, over the years, the story kind of went from that to like, well, the writer was an asshole. And then, you know, there was a lot of like, well, you know, maybe the writer was an asshole, but does that mean you kick him off of his project and take it away from him? Anyway, I watched a video that I think NoClip made, and it was just about like the founding years of the game. And all of the original creators are from Estonia. And they all came up together within like an art scene that they created. And they came up with like the ideas that are present in Disco Elysium over the course of like 10 years. And reading this, or watching this video, it became, you know, clear that like, it became clear just how depressing questions of whether the writer was an asshole or not are to me.
Yeah.
Because there is nobody who can synthesize what they had, what they made.
Right, yeah. I want the new asshole. I want the original asshole.
Right.
Was he an asshole? I heard he was an asshole. Well, you know, there's a lot of assholes on this ship of fools. I'm surrounded by assholes. But that's just how it is. If you want somebody who has anything good, it's like you have to accept them for the human they are, with the asshole feelings that they harbor.
Yeah. Yeah. And that, you know, you ended up learning about them because they had a game that was successful beyond anybody's ability to imagine.
Yeah.
And that caught them off guard, and they were taken advantage of.
But you know what people think is that it was good in spite of the asshole, and the asshole was just dragging it down.
Yeah.
And now the nice hole is taken over, and he's here to make the same exact thing from the recipe.
Yeah,
the asshole.
Without the asshole, who was never the reason it was good.
It was his grandma's recipe. He stole it.
My God, it is just like it is just so obvious. Just looking at the way these guys came up together, that there is no game without that, without their entire lives, and the idea that anybody would try to make another game without them is so crazy. It's so unbelievable, because even somebody who didn't, you know, create that sequel in the wake of a hostile takeover, even the most loving, you know, I'll finish your game for you on your deathbed, a kind of friend or family member or wife or best friend, can never, ever recreate any of it.
Not even themselves, usually. You can't yourself create it. It was a product of the time that you spent.
Yeah, right. He probably can't make it anymore either.
Yeah.
I mean, he hasn't. You know, he got kicked off the project, and then I think he did say he would make his own version of it, and he hasn't. And I think there's two studios that claim to have the rights to make it, and they haven't. And I don't think any of them ever will.
Before I was like, do you think your son would think this is funny?
Yes, he would. And he would want to explode it and do it again.
Yes. And he'd be like, look, pee. And like, I like showed it to him, and he's showing me now.
He'd write piss. He'd write psst.
Like that.
Gabby, you think the game's no good? It's smug. You should give it a shot. You should open your heart to it. I know that being online and being surrounded by annoying people who like something can make you think it's too satisfied with itself, but I disagree. That's the music. Like you're just walking around and it's like cold, like winter wind, and then every once in a while, like a trumpet goes.
That's Disco Elysium.
Yeah.
And that's like every fucking adventure game like that is copying it.
Yeah.
Also, sorry about the music. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't know why the music's weird.
I feel like game Genie probably does this, but it does it if you don't even enter a code. No! You get the joint.
I got it. I figured it out.
I got it. I figured it out. I can handle it. Oh yeah, I have infinite energy. Who cares? It sounds like an OC remix. Yeah, I used to listen to that shit a lot. That was one of my 3 MP3s. The like Airman, Mega Man 2 by the mini bosses, or like the 1-ups or something.
Nice. Aren't they coming to MagFest? No, not the mini bosses. Some other video game band is coming to MagFest, believe it or not.
Yeah, could be you next.
Yeah.
I have my own video game musical act where I just like come up with lyrics to video game songs.
It's true. It's true. We do it on the show.
I have like a dozen songs like that.
We have so
many. We came
many.
up with one today.
Yeah.
Came up with 2 about sucking your own dick.
It might not be the last.
Dick, sucking my dick by myself with my mouth. Sucking on my own dick. I suck my dick. I removed my ribs so I could suck my own dick. It's weird how often the song we're listening to right now is good for singing the thing we are talking about.
Yeah, whatever we're playing right now.
There's gotta be a word for that. There's gotta be a word for a lot of things. I love Thingus.
A lot of Thingus. Like thinking of the lyrics of a song while you're playing a video game.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a word for that.
There's definitely not a word for a lot of the things we like. I wanted to ask you, what is the word for like a sort of withered Fred Rogers-esque puppet that doesn't have a lot of like technology but gets the point across better than one that would?
I don't think there's a word for that, is there?
I would just call it a Fred or something
or
like
a
that.
Doll?
A doll.
A doll, right?
Well, because I was watching that long video about Disney World, and they were talking about how they chose not to have the costume characters speak because it would blow the illusion if they didn't do the voice correctly. So they just had them do pantomime. And I feel like that's the good version of them, right? Mickey, Donald, and Goofy don't speak. They just go like, like they just giggle and
Yes.
mime that.
Oh, yeah, at Disney, yeah, no, that's how it has to be.
Well, there was a version that talked, but it was like way too complicated, and they got rid of it because it was too expensive.
Right. Oh, did it have a voice box or something?
Yeah, there was like Mickey with like a moving mouth and a soundboard that like someone was operating behind a curtain while the performer was doing the motion.
Well, yeah, but that guy can't walk around the park, you know?
No, he has to like you have to funnel people in.
Yeah.
It's like 1-2 people at a time.
Yeah, no, they walk around the park, and like while you're at Disney, you know, your kid wants to see their favorite character. They want to see Goofy, they want to see Mickey, and if there's a line of like 500 people to see the animatronic, you're not gonna see it.
Yeah.
And also, if you do something or say something specific, like they can only give you a canned response.
Right.
The people who are in those costumes can like react to you and like do a little dance with you, and you know, like you feel like they're real. When I went to Disney World with Oscar and Mike and a family of friends and you know, Oscar's best friend, there was a time where we went to a diner. We went to like a diner because it was like, oh, we gotta get breakfast, and this is like right here and it's open. And then in the diner, there weren't that many people there. In the diner, there were 2 characters. There was Goofy and this like purple vampire girl from a Disney Channel TV show that I've never heard of.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know if who cares? It doesn't matter. Oh, Doc McStuffins was there too.
All right, that's Disney.
Yeah.
Disney Junior.
Yeah, Doc McStuffins, some purple vampire girl, and Goofy. And you better believe Oscar wanted to see Goofy and had no interest in the other 2.
Yeah.
And we had already like finished eating and like paid, and we were just waiting around for Goofy to come by. And like Goofy skipped our table.
No!
And we were just like, what the fuck?
What the fuck was that?
Fuck? And like Oscar's sitting there waiting for Goofy, and like the other fucking characters keep coming by to see if he wants to hang out with them.
Oh no.
And like eventually it was like, we gotta go. So like Mike went over and like talked to the restaurant manager and asked him to tell Goofy to come over. Which didn't feel good.
Yeah.
But like, you know, it was his only chance to see Goofy. Like, we're not gonna.
Mike goes up to Goofy, taps him on the shoulder. You missed somebody? You missed a spot, Goofy?
That was pretty much it. Goofy came over where he was like, the manager was like, I'm sorry, sir, we'll send him right over. And then, you know, a few minutes later, Goofy got the memo and he came over and did a very long, big, fun high-fiving with Oscar. Made him very happy.
Yeah.
He was a good Goofy, but
no.
we were like, don't make me do this, man.
Yeah.
Do you think the game's a little too loud? I'll turn it down a bit. How's that? How's that?
But yeah, I've just been thinking about this like all week. This idea that you could go the extra mile to make a really complex like animatronic puppet, but is that what you should be doing? Like
Yeah.
you need to get the essence
Yes.
of the character.
Yeah, and like a person can really embody Goofy, you know?
Yeah.
Like you can just know how to feel like you're that dog.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I did some Goofy. I didn't think I was very good at it, but I thought it worked good for like a sad Goofy that's like been crying a lot. Gosh. Yuck.
Yeah, no, this Goofy is all over the place. He'll do like a little embarrassed gorsh, and then, you know, he'll do a fucking like perfect cast with you. Like he'll do whatever you like with Goofy. He'll do it. You know, Minnie Mouse does a lot of right? Hands on her cheeks.
Yeah. Yeah, they have their own like language that isn't verbal.
Yeah, Daisy Duck too. A lot of
giggling.
Giggling. Yeah, they're giggling, exactly. But I don't know, man, like Whenever I meet those people in those costumes, they do a fantastic job.
No, that's totally like, you know, when I see those costumes, I think like they totally get it across perfectly.
Yeah.
The idea that this park is fun to go to.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but like I was thinking, there's no way Walt wasn't saying like, when you go to the park, Mickey Mouse comes out of a piece of paper and starts walking with you, and so like he would have wanted it like that or something.
Right.
He would have wanted to be literally Mickey, like you're talking to an animation,
like a 2D cartoon
that
projected on a
comes
wall.
out of a wall and walks with you, like something literally impossible.
Right.
And like they would tell him, all right, I'm not gonna say no, I'm just gonna say here's how that's possible. And they would work with him on his crazy ideas until they got something that was, and like that was like the version of it. It's just like no talking, but like costume Mickey. And like, you know, they show footage of like kids go crazy for that Mickey. Like they can't wait to meet him.
They can't wait to meet him. And sometimes he's wearing a little Christmas coat. Sometimes he's wearing a little Hawaiian shirt.
Oh, I'm a magician.
Yeah, sometimes he's doing a magic act. Yeah, no. Poof, there it went.
But yeah, like I need that term for what this thing is, because like I feel like it applies to everything. It applies to CG and like special effects. You know, like you were looking at some pretty good special effects recently and saying it looks fake as fuck.
Oh yeah.
And I sort of agree, because the movie doesn't really have your full attention. You don't buy it.
Yeah.
You can see the special effects they're doing, but you still aren't like there with them.
No, I don't believe it. I didn't buy it. And right, you're right. Like Mr. Rogers has these cheap puppets he made by hand whose mouths don't even move. And you're like, Daniel Tiger is real.
Yeah, he's really him. There's so much truth in his own portrayal of that character.
Yeah.
Because he's a sad little tiger that gets mad sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, sad little tiger. He wonders if he's a mistake.
No.
Am I a mistake?
No.
Oh, it's like the most beautiful, sad thing I've ever heard in my life. Am I a mistake?
Oh my god.
Got a song about being a mistake.
Like top 10 saddest fictional characters.
Yeah, seriously. He's at the top.
It's like Ren Hoek levels of sad.
I wanted this since I was a child.
My ice creamer of mine.
Holy shit, that's sad. But yeah, Daniel Tiger is one of the greats, and his mouth doesn't even move. He's just a little doll.
And that's every puppet. You know, King Friday. They're all just little. And what do you call that? It's not a hand puppet, right? Because a hand puppet is the mouth.
Oh.
Or is it a hand puppet?
It might be a hand puppet.
Yeah.
Like you use the fingers to move.
It's your whole hand.
Yeah,
it's like your pinky and thumb for the arms.
Yes.
This is a great puppet, you know, like you just have to buy it. It's like, what do you need to do exactly for people to, I think I know what it is. It's you have to find because a puppet is a fake thing, and it is an evidently fake thing, and the more evidently fake it is, the better, I guess. It's that we're looking for that kernel of truth inside the fake thing. That's gotta be it, right?
Yeah. Well, you know, I've been making these animated scenes in my game that I really believe in, and the fact is that like the animation is like nothing special. Like I don't mean like I don't, you know, put all my effort into it, but like I mean like it doesn't move much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It only moves a little bit. It's all I can do. And I think that's all it needs. You know? I think it's fine because it's all it needs. And I think like if you've got the idea, all you need is, you know, the bare minimum to like communicate that to people.
Yeah. You communicate it any way you can.
Yeah.
Like you know, if you're doing if you're doing 3D, you're doing it with compromises, because even now 3D doesn't look completely real.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was just looking at clips from that old movie Beowulf and thinking looks like a freaking video game now.
Yeah. That was like completely animated, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like motion captured actors.
Yeah. And it was like a novelty for that.
Yeah, I think they were under the impression at the time that this was the future of live action movies.
Yes.
That they were going to be filming them all in mocap.
Right.
And they'd be able to like make these easy fixed decisions. I think it might just be so they could just like do shit in post.
Yeah,
God,
make an
that
entire movie in
sucks.
post. Well, that's what they do.
That's what they do, and everything looks like it's composited.
Well, yeah, that is my problem in general with movies is you know, when you make animation, you don't do a lot of editing, you know? Like in live action film, you shoot a long video and then you cut it down to the video you need.
Yeah.
You choose the moments that matter out of what you get. So like there's like this extra chaos element to live action film that makes it feel so exhilarating sometimes. Animation does not have that, so they need to like, you know, simulate that in other ways. Simulate spontaneity. Most animators are terrible at it.
Yeah.
But like when you turn live action into basically that, where every single scene is like a half a second long, Captain America punching through the train, where like you're never given anything like tactile to hold on to, and you don't get to think about whether the scene felt real to you before you're moved to another one. It's so fucking fast. It's so weightless.
Yeah.
And you're just bombarded by it. And, you know, Mike will tell you that that's the point, is that, you know, it's supposed to be like cartoony high action. But I think that like these action sequences, you gotta throw in a real thing every once in a while to make it seem like there's weight to all of it.
Uh-huh.
If
a real, like, believable thing? Like,
a real believable thing, yeah.
Like, you mean, like, without CG?
Yeah, like, for example, they do a scene in, The Comeback where, she needs to, like, she's in a trunk, and they need to, like, open up the trunk, and she's covered in snakes. She's like in the trunk of a car covered in snakes. So they're like, at first they put a bunch, she's like, am I going to have to be in here with real snakes? And they're like, no, we're going to put some fakes. We're going to put some some rubber snakes in. And then they put them in, and they do the shot. And then they're like, we got to go again. The snakes look so fake. It's just like, you open the scene, and it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, and fake. So they put like 2 real snakes into the scene, and they film her with the 2 snakes. She's really unhappy. And then they're like, we need to spray down the fake snakes so that they look wetter. They don't look wet enough. So like they're just finding the bare minimum they can do in this shot to make it look real for like the amount of time that it's on the screen. And I think like at any time that's, you know, this is a joke I'm talking about, but I think at any time that's really what directors are doing.
Yeah.
They're looking to like, and it's convincing, let's move on. And they just look for how to make that happen. But like with 3D, with fully 3D scenes, there's like no beginning and end to that, you know? You never even try to make it not look fake. And the scene is so fast because it's so fake. And I think that's why people think they can make a movie with Gen AI, because, oh, well, they don't even notice how fake it all is to begin with. They're not going to notice if somebody's got 10 fingers on each hand, because they're only going to see it for like this long.
Yeah, well, you know, it's all part of them, like, the same thing of them just, like, bombarding us with non-stop, like, slop. Like, just, like, sequels and remakes and prequels and stupid and she makes her girlfriend.
Wait,
She
is that a
makes-
real term?
No, I
That
just
sounds-
came up with that.
That sounds completely real.
She makes.
She makes.
Well, that's kind of like the Force Awakens. They made
Yeah.
Luke Skywalker a girl.
She makes like Ghostbusters.
Yeah, she makes.
There was another one. There was another she make.
I can't even keep track because I don't fucking watch these movies. I just hear about every one of them being bad or not that bad.
Well, first you hear about the people who are mad because there's women. And
yeah, and then you hear the people reporting on them.
Yeah, and then you hear people who like it because there's women. And then, like, 4 years later, you hear the movie was bad. Oh my god, this shit's so hard.
Yeah, this sucks.
Damn. It's so fucking annoying. You truly do have to be a mega man to play this game.
Yeah, and I'm using Game Genie, which will do nothing.
Yeah, you just gotta do this.
You just have to have done. You have to have already had.
Yeah. You have to have had.
You have to have already had to have. It's like I don't know. I was asking Mike what the best Mega Man is, and he says it's got to be 2. Some people say it's 3, but they're wrong. And yeah, like I feel like this is the one that everyone knows. This is the one everyone's played. This is the one with the good music. It's the one with these. So like, you know, as sucky as it is, you're eventually going to get it because everyone does.
Yeah. And then you're gonna struggle through this horrible level.
Well, yeah, Mega Man does distinguish itself from like Mario this way. It's like, fuck you game. The fuck you game.
Extremely fuck you game.
It's a game for men.
Yeah. People who have a good attitude about losing.
That's true. There's people play Mega Man games and Kaizo games.
So the 3D Mega Man games are not really considered some of the best?
Oh, I don't think so. I mean, those are just spin-offs, right? They're not really Mega Mans, are they?
Oh, you like Mega Man Legends and stuff?
It's, you know, cromulent. It's a pretty good game. I guess it's like a Mega Man-esque game, but not a Mega Man X game.
All the canonical...
Damn it! Forgetting.
All the canonical Mega Man games are like this. They're all like 2D platformers.
Yeah, they look like this, and a lot of the newer games have this art style again. Like they made a bunch of games with like the PlayStation and Super Nintendo art graphics, and then they went back to this in like the Wii era.
I see. You just have to memorize these.
I just have to know when it's coming. It's not yet. Gonna have to die again before I get it. Probably.
It's the third block.
Okay.
It's number 3.
But how do I even get to it? I think I have to jump to the other. Can you pass me the joint?
Yeah, well, you did it before. You do it early on. There's another place where that happens, and you practice it a little bit before you have to fall in the lava.
Yeah. This Infinity Lives does nothing.
This makes you die infinity
Just
times.
makes me play it forever.
Yeah. When do you think the song "The Old Woman Who Swallowed a Fly" was written?
It's probably from like 1900.
1900.
That's my guess.
People sang it during the Great Depression.
Yeah. Is that what people in the chat are saying?
No,
Oh.
I'm guessing.
So you think 30s?
Old Woman Who Swallowed a Fly. Well, I don't know. Okay. All right. It is just as likely that I Know an Old Woman Who Swallowed a Fly is a song from like the 1970s, 1980s, like children's folk music renaissance, right?
Well, just like playground rhymes, nursery rhymes that children would sing, and you know, when the teacher walked away, they'd sing a dirty one. You know, they were like dirty jokes, like little Audrey stories, where like she would burn her house down and kill her dad and laugh.
Those are like super old.
Yeah, they're from like the turn of the century.
Little Audrey.
It's like, Mom, check it out. The boys give me nickels. It's like, Audrey, no, they're just looking up your skirt so they can see your underwear. And she's like, okay, I won't do that anymore. And then the next day, she's like, Mom, look, more nickels. It's like, Audrey, they just want to see your underwear. And she's like, I didn't wear underwear.
Yeah, that's a real cheeky one I would have heard.
You told me that one.
Did I?
Well,
I
don't
didn't
think
tell
she
you
was.
little Audrey.
No, she didn't have a name in the version you said.
Right.
Sometimes she's little Gertrude. Sometimes she's little
right, she's
something.
Just like dumb little girl
With like an old name that no one has anymore.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah, Miss Lucy was
Miss
in the song.
Lucy.
Miss Lucy had a steamboat.
Yeah. Hello, operator. Yeah, that was really big.
Yes.
How old is that?
I feel like these are 20th century
Throughout the whole
creations.
20th century?
Miss Lucy, I bet that's like, you know, yeah, so that's how you have to do it. You have to jump late. I'll tell you which one it is if you make it that far.
I think I know what to do.
All right, 1, 2, 3, the third one.
And then
this
jump
one.
here.
Ah! Whoa! Amazing!
Scally. Thank you. That was the last frame, or like the last 2 frames.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. It's a rite of passage. It's a
Yeah.
rite of bastage.
Yeah, you really have to. You have to really be a bastage and earn that one. Legolas saying something as old as balls is about as old as like people on the internet calling each other bastage.
Did they really call each other bastage?
That was hot in my corners of the internet. Bastage.
Bastage. I'm taking damage even though I have the cheat. Holy shit.
Uh-oh.
Scally.
Oh, you got him. Woo! Amazing. This was Woodman?
I don't think Woodman has flames everywhere. I think he would hate that.
Right.
I think I killed him before.
Very nice.
That was Heat Man.
You truly are a mega man. Oh, and in Brazil, you make jokes about a blonde. Yes, we did blonde jokes too.
Yeah, we had blonde jokes.
Let's see.
It's like how many blondes does it? No. There was one I thought was so funny. It was like, why do blondes wear shoulder pads? I don't know.
That's still a really good joke. Fuck, man, that's so funny.
Yeah, sorry, blondes.
Oh.
Let's make fun of every other type of person now, just to make it fair.
No, yeah, we like blondes now. I mean, we always liked blondes.
Yeah.
That's part of it.
Well, you know, I think you have to know there's no truth to it. There's no shoulder pads.
Well, I think legally blonde was the end of it, right? That was the nail in the coffin of that joke.
Of dumb blondes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't really talk about that as a stereotype now.
No. Like, yeah. We were all able to acknowledge that Elle Woods was both a dumb blonde, and a Harvard lawyer.
Yeah. Yeah, we've accepted that blondes are more than just the hair.
Yeah, yeah. And it's, you know, it was a huge success. They made a musical of it. It's just a story that you know, it's like a fairy tale now. that like the Wicked Witches used to make fun of dumb blondes. Wicked. Well, it was the men who treated them badly and disrespected them and didn't think they were as smart as they were.
Right. Well, I do kind of think that everybody is as smart as everybody else, and they're all just kind of like different levels of sure of themselves about it, like how smart they are.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about being blonde is that I've seen this shit, you know? I've seen this shit for the first time in my life. I'm watching my son move through life blonde.
Oh,
and
he's so blonde.
And that shit is different.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there is an air about blondes when they grow up that is kind of oblivious to the fact that nobody is treated this way except them.
Hmm.
If you're a pretty blonde, you are treated so differently by, you know, by strangers, by like people who you want to go please to. Like that kind of messes with you, you know? It has no bearing.
He is so handsome. And you know how I know? I have men in my family.
5 ugly brothers. 5 hideous brothers. Each one uglier than the last.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's gonna be tough for him growing up and, like, you know, having the childlike appeal fade away.
Yeah, it is.
He's gonna be like, Mom, there's an evil monkey in my closet.
He's gonna be Chris from Family Guy. There's no monkey in your closet.
That was good. That sounded just like her.
Time to make a new family cartoon.
Hey, remember the monkey in the closet gag? That was pretty funny. I thought that was a classic. I remember.
I freaking remember.
I feel like in the future, Peter's just gonna exist. Like, he'll just have sentience and, like, personhood. And he's just gonna be calling you up to ask if you want to watch Family Guy.
It's so weird to think about how, like, when I was in college, Family Guy was like this underdog TV show.
Yeah, it was canceled.
It was canceled, and there was nothing like it on television.
Yeah, there was no same exact show as on television.
The Simpsons became more like Family Guy.
Oh yeah, they got jealous. They wanted to be irreverent.
Yeah.
They were like, we fucked up. We're too sappy now.
Too sappy, yeah. Yeah, no, Family Guy's got it going on.
But Family Guy eventually realized that they couldn't keep that up.
No.
And then they got too sappy for some reason.
Yeah, too serious. Yeah, no. Now they both suck.
Now they suck, but, you know, you could always just make your own cartoon, and you do.
Yeah, I do. It's true. Everyone can just make their own cartoon. What happened?
I guess this power just sucks.
It stops him?
Yeah.
But you can't do anything?
Yeah, well, I couldn't change to my other weapon. I don't know what is good about that power, but he's dead, so it doesn't matter. Or maybe it's glitched because of Game Genie. I don't know. But yeah, like, Seth MacFarlane, I don't know what he was doing when they put Family Guy on, when they canceled Family Guy and, like, put it on Cartoon Network. But like, you know, I guess he wasn't doing anything, so they cut him back. And they brought the show back because of popular demand.
I mean,
which is also what happened to Futurama.
Yeah, I mean, he was probably shopping it after.
Oh, maybe.
After Fox, you know, if he was able to.
And do you think Fox like bid on it to like get it from someone else?
I don't know. Does anybody have the oral history of Family Guy?
Also, is Family Guy post-revival any good?
Family Guy post-revival? Oh,
yeah,
no, it was never good again.
Because, like, Futurama wasn't really good again. I mean, they made, like, one good movie that I liked.
Yeah, I didn't like any of that. Futurama ended when it ended.
It did. It kind of, like, had an ending.
Yeah, it did.
They did a really good ending where Fry plays his holophoner badly.
Holophoner, yeah.
And he's actually pretty good this time.
Yeah, no, it was good.
You know, they brought it back for 4 movies for some reason.
Movies, yeah. And then
weird.
They brought back the show, too.
Yeah, they brought the show back.
It was like 4 TV movies. Like 4, 3-episode long movies, right?
Shut up and take my money! And that fucking meme came about from the revival episode.
No, I mean, there shouldn't be any more Futurama, and then they brought the whole show back.
And they rewrote Fry's dog.
They did?
Yeah, in Bender's Big Score, they like retcon the dog. So
what are you saying?
Don't worry about it. It never happened.
No,
as you say.
Yes, it never happened. Yeah, I don't remember anything that happened in those later Futuramas, and I don't care.
Well, yeah, like I can't think of right now if there was any that are worth watching, but I feel like the ones in that original run were really good. Like, there's no question, right? Are there any bad ones in the original?
Oh yeah, there's some real stinkers in the original run of Futurama.
Yeah.
Yes, there's some that suck. I'll have to think about it a little bit, but there are definitely some sucky ones. Like filler. What about that one where what about Bend Her? I remember that one being pretty bad.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah. For Bender's a girl. I don't remember much else about it, but I remember just being like, this one's stinky.
Bender needs to cheat at the Olympics.
Yeah.
So he becomes a girl. I mean, you know, it wasn't making the statement it would be making now.
No.
If like everybody was all aware of this and saying it anyway.
Yes.
I feel like now they'd be too shy to have anything to say about you know, Bender becoming a girl.
I mean, there are episodes where a robot just presses a button to change their gender. They're just like, oh no, this is a girl, and nobody cares at all.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make any fucking sense within you know, the logic of the show.
Yeah.
I don't remember anything else about it though.
Yeah,
Does Bender start to like being a girl? Is that part of the story?
Yeah, he starts dating Calculon or something.
Right. He starts actually having a relationship with Calculon.
And they're all like, but Bender, deep down, you're still a man.
Is that what it was? I don't even fucking remember. His friends don't want him. They don't think he means it. They think he's just dating Calculon to take advantage.
I mean, they do that in South Park. It's like Mrs. Garrison becomes a man again, and her reason was, I was always a man.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Mrs. Garrison became a man again?
Yeah.
I guess I gave up on South Park. Or I just saw an episode with Mr. Garrison and I didn't even think about it.
You didn't even think about it.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, that'd be kind of funny if he just became a woman again.
Right, exactly. If next season he's just a woman again and it's not mentioned at all. Or I don't know, they put Chef back or something. And anytime they try to change the plot, it sucks anyway, you know?
That's another show that needs to be old yellered. I mean, you know, now you can't say that without being a chud.
No, South Park's gotta go. I think South Park's gotta go.
Yeah.
It's just like, you know.
Like, that's not worth $2 billion. Give me a break.
No, it really isn't. The fact that they said something, you know, about Trump that made him so mad, like he would try to get the show off the air or something. Again, it's like an example of like this controversy around something that is so mild that it makes me mad.
Yeah.
Because I can't even imagine actual true acts of transgression. Like I can't, like we're not allowing ourselves to imagine that world.
Yeah.
Where like something actually, you know, edgy in the way that perhaps South Park was 25 years ago.
Yeah.
Like we can't even imagine that. This is what we get. This is what our counterculture looks like.
Yeah.
How much does that fucking suck?
Yeah, blows. Like, everybody's afraid to make any sort of statement. Everybody's just too timid.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like, you know, we shouldn't really be celebrating South Park's statements. They're lukewarm.
Yeah. These guys are libertarians. Like, they've been really fucking funny before, but their politics suck.
Yeah, they kind of agree with some of those people. There's South Park Republicans
Yeah.
who'll deny climate change just because it's a thing they can make fun of you for.
Yeah. Whenever they talk politics, it's just like fucking bad, you know? It's fucking annoying. They're good at detecting the bullshit in you know, a select few people. And that's where all of their best humor comes from.
Yeah.
But they also sometimes make the reasonable side look like the side that does nothing more than is just in the middle. You know? Where it's just like, well, this person's hysterical and this person's hysterical and here's why that's funny. But also the person who's calm and in the middle is right.
Yeah, in the middle, just like collecting a paycheck for making fun of all this stupid shit that you brought into the world.
Yeah.
All these stupid fucking South Park Republicans who voted for Trump.
Yeah.
It's like, you idiots, those fucking idiots are your fans.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, the stupid fucking Xbox playing children are now your stupid fucking Republican voters.
Dumbasses have been eating up your, like, phoned-in show for decades.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I stopped watching the show, like, in 2016, like, when, like, the first time Trump won, and they just had absolutely nothing to say about it.
Yeah, it feels like everything they say is, like, you know, it can still be funny, but like, it's not like we needed this. We needed this like we needed like, I don't know, the fucking like Islam episode or whatever. I don't know. Whenever they actually got censored by the network, it was like they were really putting their foot in the door.
Right.
How do I get up here? Oh, I have a thing. I have a dog. That's not a dog.
It's not a dog.
Where's the dog?
Dog?
That's not
Where's
the dog. Maybe he's not in this.
Oh, the cute dog with like a Mega Man helmet.
Yeah, he's got like a springy.
Yeah.
Nah, I guess they didn't put him in this.
Damn. Oh man. Yeah, I am so tired of like there being no actual like subversive expression, you know?
Yeah.
Like it just gets buried. That stuff just gets buried.
I guess this power is just being fabulous.
Yeah, I guess so. Well,
beautiful.
Me. There's like nowhere for art to go except into completely nonsensical places where making money is impossible.
YouTube poop.
Yeah. I think that's all that's left. Making Sonic ring racers.
Yeah, making something good on purpose for no reason.
And maybe against the law.
Maybe against the law. Maybe it would annoy the copyright holders.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh no, go fuck yourself. They make like the like Sonic racing games they make are like, I don't know, they don't look interesting like this one does. Like I've gotten hours of fun out of this game. I feel like it's a pretty big thing to live up to. That I don't think Sega could make this. I don't think capitalism can make a good game ever again.
No.
Unless GTA 6 is the game.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out if capitalism has any more gas in the tank.
Well, yeah, like I'm imagining at this point you could probably crowdsource like a gigantic GTA like game and have it be equal to a game that costs like $1 billion.
Well, yeah, but who will you trust to make it?
I don't know, something awful goods. People online. I don't know how or who, but I feel like with the internet, the power exists. I don't know if we really have the organization skills, but
well, I mean, I think, you know, video games have been promising this endless world to explore.
Yeah.
For almost as long as they've existed. There has been this idea, this maniacal idea, that I will create utopia within video games. I will create a virtual world that you will never be done exploring. That will become a new part of civilization. It'll be like you conduct your business within this game. You conduct your life within this game. It's a layer that you lay over your life. And like, there's already a kid's version of that with Roblox.
Right.
So we're just like, can we have a version of that for adults too? And that's what GTA is promising, which, you know, they have now delayed. The game is not going to come out in 2026. They delayed it to November 2026, which means it's not coming out in 2026.
Okay.
There's no way. Because if they have to push that back even a week, then it's curtains. Nobody releases a game in December. And I don't know. Maybe GTA can get away with it.
They can release it whenever they want. People will buy it when they're dead.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure I'll play it. I'm sure I'll love it.
What console is it going to be on?
Probably just get it for PC.
PC, right.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna put it on Switch too. Although, I don't know. Maybe it's finally ready.
Well, they might be developing it for Switch too. They haven't said it.
I think I would have heard about that. I'm stuck now. Do you want to play?
Yeah.
Zelda.
Yeah, I'll play some Zelda. Oh, what do I need to get? Cheats. Oh, right. So I wanted infinite magic, right? Let's see. Zelda. You think GTA 6 won't live up to the promise? Well, that's kind of irrelevant from whether it's going to be a success or not. I think people are going to play it. I think everybody is going to play it. GTA? Yeah, I'll play it. Game facts. All right. Infinite energy, take no damage. Infinite magic. That's. Oh, do we know that the game works? Okay. Awesome. Thank you. SXN.
Yeah.
Ass.
Nas.
Ass. All right. Take much less damage from enemies. Don't lose all your experience points when you level up. You may lose some. That sounds really buggy.
You may lose some.
This code lets you level up faster. I don't buy it. Don't lose any experience points. Okay. This code lets you level up much faster. You need 2. Don't lose any experience points when you're hit by enemies. Subtract. You can walk across water. No. Super mega jump with gravity moon float. No. Get 256 experience points for some enemies that you kill. This lets you level up very fast. Has only been tested on enemies you encounter at the start of the game, but it may work on others as well. Okay, I'm not going to do that. Max out your abilities when you level up. No, I don't want to do that. All right, I'm just going to play with Infinite Magic.
All right.
Good game. All right. Start over. Nope. Gotta go all the way around the bend. Beep, beep, beep. Sounds like Lizzlephos.
Yeah.
Beep. So, according to Mike, Miyamoto named Princess Zelda after Zelda Fitzgerald, the wife of F. Scott Fitzgerald. What do we think? Why? Why did he love her? Why did he feel that she was appropriate for his character?
Maybe he didn't know anything about her. Maybe he just liked the name.
He thought it was a beautiful name.
Or do you think that F. Scott Fitzgerald has anything to do with Zelda? Like, is it written anything like this?
No. I don't see a lot of parallels.
Yeah.
Between The Great Gatsby. Maybe there's another, Tender is the Night, maybe, is exactly like Zelda, but I don't think so. But Great Gatsby, no, has nothing in common with Zelda. It's a story. Have you ever read it?
No. I've heard you talk about it plenty, though.
Oh, I love The Great Gatsby. You should read it. But it's, it's a story about a guy who kind of falls into a social group of wealthy people. And he meets Gatsby, and Gatsby is a fascinating character. So he like documents his. Is
it like about people in the Hamptons?
Yes, it takes place in the Hamptons. So they I think I can go in here. So they all party out in the Hamptons, and then they all go into New York together to like fuck around at a hotel, and in between the Hamptons and New York is just dirt and people who live in dirt. Because it's like, it's like the 1940s. Great Gatsby take place after the Dust Bowl. But it is suggested by people who talk about, the mythology behind F. Scott Fitzgerald and his books, that Zelda Fitzgerald may have been the inspiration for quite a bit of what he writes in the books. That the characters, these very memorable characters, are saying things that Zelda with a drink in her hand might have said. And I don't know if Miyamoto had any concept of that when he was like reading these books in like the 70s or 80s or whatever.
Was he even reading them?
I don't know. I'm assuming he was reading them if he named a character after the wife of the author, but like You don't have to read a book to like her name.
Maybe it was just a popular name back then, like Audrey and Gertrude and
yeah, Zelda.
you know, Hilda and Helga and Zelda and Zilga.
And Zelda is a very like striking name. Right?
Zelda, I guess it sounds like a princess, but only because I associate it with this game.
Oh, there, my magic thing worked. I should have been using it before, but I
Own
wasn't.
rib.
Let me just get my treasure
Lost
go.
my own rib for a secret and dark purpose. I got my rib removed so I could suck my own dick, and now I can suck my dick. Got my dick removed so I could suck my rib. That's what he really did.
Yes. I don't have to go in here, but I will. I can restore your life.
Mrrr.
I can restore you.
Wait.
Stop and rest here, big boy. I can give you magic. Come back anytime.
Excuse me.
I'm not
Yeah.
Error. Oh, yes, I am. I forgot I am Error.
You Baba takes your name.
Your new name is Error.
Error death.
Error.
I mean, this is such a like webcomic in the year 2000 joke to make that he fucks the ladies in the town. That we're all just like sitting on that since the early 90s, ready to lol about
I think
that.
only you make that joke. I don't think any webcomic in history has ever done that.
The joke where Link fucks the women whose houses he goes into?
Has Penny Arcade done it?
I think they must have,
Has
right?
Control-Alt-Delete or Awkward Zombie done it?
They must have.
Has Bonus Stage done it? None of them have done this joke. I've read all these nerdy comics.
According to Garlic Liker, the angry video game nerd has made that joke.
Oh, well, he's like talking, he's like commenting on the game while playing it. So like, yeah, all right.
Right,
so
it's not the same as it being a cliche.
Too.
Right.
Yeah.
I think everyone.
Well, it's not the same as the joke that's just like pummeled into our heads, like Navi being annoying. We've parodied that a million times.
Right.
I can't say exactly who, but I know I've seen that one ad nauseum.
Yeah, I just wanted to kill
Hey,
the
listen.
fairy.
Gonna kill you.
Yeah.
It's like, don't stab me.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Navi barely resists as you kill it.
I sold my rib on eBay, and now I miss it. I miss my old rib now. Where's my rib now? Ribs, ribs, ribs. All you can eat at the buffet.
That is sucking my own dick.
Got my dick sucked in the back of the buffet. During store hours, I was there. Got my dick sucked. I sucked it myself. In the parking lot while driving my car. A cop saw me do the deed that I did now. Sucked my dick now. Now. It's just one suck. I sucked but one dick. I'm doing no harm. Look to once.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I think That's what really happened. He sucked his own dick in a parking lot. They couldn't arrest him for it.
But then look at the damage he did.
Look at the controversy that isn't a controversy.
The one slur. he once sucked his own dick.
It's you know, as we dick surgeons call it, it's autofellatio, to
Yes.
suck one's own dick.
Yes.
So, you know, a big part of my business is instructing people on that.
On how?
On how to get your rib removed so you can suck your own dick. Because that's what I do. That's my surgery.
Your surgery is the rib removal.
Yeah. And you know, my brother, who is a real doctor, hates that I pretend to be
That you pretend to be a doctor. That he gets
That's
people
like
coming in, having destroyed their bodies, removing their rib to suck their own
Yeah.
dick, and then they want real medical advice.
Put the rib back. Like, if I did that for a living and then like those patients were forwarded to my brother,
Oh my god.
his eyes would bulge in opposite directions.
Put the rib back. That is exactly
He would say,
what he would
he
say.
would say the one thing they don't want to hear,
Oh,
and
if you're in discomfort, put the rib back.
they would sue him for my malpractice.
These people are dying because they took their rib out.
Yeah, well, Marilyn Manson made a really big thing in the 90s. It's like you have to, it's like how Artie believed that to make animation you need a scanner and a morpher. It's like, oh my god, just today I was watching a video of Bugs Bunny singing the Buy Bonds Today song, and it was like a terrible 4K up-resed version of it that had motion smoothing, like the worst you've ever seen.
Yeah.
It turns animation into soup. It looks like it just there's no easing.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like all just like terrible.
No.
Bleh, bleh, bleh. It looks like the like
Awful.
age progressed suspect image, but over and over in a sequence.
Holy shit.
But yeah, like that's what people believed, I guess, back in the day about animation, that we were going to be doing that.
Yes.
And that, I guess we are.
I guess so.
But it sucks. It looks so much better with just like the choppy animation. You don't even notice it.
Right. Yeah. think
But
there's
yeah,
very-
I don't remember what I was saying. Something about like removing your rib.
Removing your rib, that we were told that's what you're that's what you need to do to suck.
So that I
To
could
suck
suck
your
my
own
dick.
dick.
Sucking my own dick, sucking my only dick, sucking my only dick, dick on my only fans. I can do a trick. It's on my only fans. Get my things, get my flicks on my own OnlyFans on my bone. I am sucking my own dick. I got a bone removed so that I can suck my own dick. We've just been thinking about that this whole stream. It's like
The
our
whole
sister
time.
told us that the whole time. She told us that in the 90s, that like someone probably named Stacy told her, and I looked it up earlier today, and it's not true. And
No.
this whole time, I just thought it was.
The whole time.
The whole time. It's like, yeah, the whole time. Yeah, Marilyn Manson. There's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Oh, well, he like more recently, I think he got like charged for like rape or something really
Oh,
terrible.
brother.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I'm not shocked, but like,
I just thought he was a fucked up guy, you know? I just thought he was a little twisted. I didn't think he was a rapist.
Well, you know, we had that idea of him as just like being freaky enough to remove one of his bones permanently so that he could suck his own dick, so that he could perform autofellatio.
Right, not because he wanted to personally, but because he wanted to do it in front of his fans because it would be so fucked up.
I see. Well, apparently he said that, I couldn't tell if it was a real quote, but I think he said he wanted to kiss his own dick, and that sucking it he would not want to suck his own dick.
So wait, he was responding to the rumor?
Yeah, I think he responded to the rumor by saying that he does not want to suck his dick.
Okay, and he was also like, and also, no, I was never on the Wonder Years.
I'm on the Wonder Years. That's me.
The dorky boy. Bet you didn't see that coming.
But now these are the Wonder Years, 'cause I can suck my dick. These are the Wonder Years, 'cause I can suck my dick. Yeah, that is certainly a wonder. We believed it, hook, line, and sinker.
We sure did.
It's the horse.
The horse who is not gonna... Oh, right. Couldn't do this last time.
What about that thing horses? Is it like a guy gets fucked to death by a horse or something? Like, what is the thing that was so bad you couldn't say?
It's just kind of like, it's like a horror game with a bunch of different scenarios. And like, I didn't play it, so I don't know any better than anyone.
So this controversy would spoil the game.
No, I think it's just like, there was like a little girl riding on a horse, and like horses are kind of like anthropomorphized like humans in this game. So I was like, maybe it was like, it seemed like some kind of like child bestiality thing out of context.
Oh, is that the controversy?
And then they changed it so that it was an adult riding on the horse instead.
Okay.
And they still delisted it.
Huh. So it was like a horse or a man horse?
It's like a man horse, I
think. Man horse, like this asshole.
Yeah, like he looks like this. Yeah, the scene looks like this.
Wanna give me a ride? No, okay.
Yeah, it was like that.
Okay, so it's like a man horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The game is called Horses. Apparently, the people who have played it say that it's really not a big deal at all, and that there are like much more explicit games on Steam right now.
Yeah.
And to give an example of that, somebody posted a screenshot of like 10 games where you can have sex with Hitler. And they were all called Sex with Hitler. And there's like a cast of anime girls who are like standing around Hitler looking horny.
Oh my god, that's great. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, Sex with Hitler.
Sex with Hitler.
I think that game has gotten some promotion from this whole thing.
We're talking about how fucked up games can be. I mean, games were always fucked up on Newgrounds. There's all weird sorts of shit.
Yeah, you're like blowing real people's...
girls, you know, meet and fuck.
Yeah.
Like a game where you just like work a job and then fuck girls.
Yeah, well, I mean, those games are still popular.
Yeah.
They're made, they're made really slapdash.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get the fucking torch.
Yeah, there'd be like a new one every day.
Yeah, exactly. You little creep.
And the fuck.
Yep. Ah. Fuckers. Where are you, you little creep?
But yeah, like I remember when the game Hatred was controversial.
Uh-huh.
It got me to buy it.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
curious about it, and then I played it, and it was just kind of like a decent game. Like I didn't finish it. It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
I saw what was so fucked up about it. It's all about just shooting innocent people. But that's
Yeah.
every fucking game.
Oh, wait, I didn't need that. I've got infinite magic. Yeah, that's the thing, like... I feel like I'm being fucked with, because it's like something that I actually wouldn't find tantalizing, that is being like marketed as something tantalizing because of a stupid arbitrary decision
Yeah.
that the platform made. That's like their only prayer of selling the game anymore, is marketing it this way, as banned.
Uh-huh.
But like a lot of bland things get banned, and it just makes me feel like, bland is like, I'm repeating myself now, but you know, just like the bland is all anybody can hope to get. I don't have a candle.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, yeah, I think I know what you're saying. It's like this is a popular idea of edgy, like something that's edgy.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, Hatred was Twitter's idea of something that offended them.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like you guys must not have played like Gunbound online, where everyone was just like highly Hitler and
right.
calling you bad words.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I really don't like, I don't have anything against the developers, and I kind of feel bad even like talking about it this way, because
Yeah.
it's not their fault that they were put into this predicament and have to like, you know, defend themselves as like artistic, you know, maybe, you know,
Yeah.
but from my standpoint, the whole thing is such a bummer.
I mean, yeah. I mean, is it really accurate to like label it as inappropriate?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think it's just like a horror game with like some scary stuff in it, some fucked up stuff in it,
Mm.
and that there are a lot of games like this, like the kind that are really popular with streamers. Forgot that I needed to go back to this castle.
I mean, yeah, like I have this like feeling like none of it matters. Like getting banned from Steam doesn't matter. Like, because you know people are it's just gonna advertise it if it gets banned like this.
Right. Hey, why am I losing magic?
Oh no.
Oh, those creatures make me lose magic.
Well,
They're s-
don't you still have infinite? Oh no, you still have to have the amount.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Exactly. Let's see if I can do this. Oh yeah. I wish I had the downward thrust. Wish I could. I wish I had that surgery where I could hop on my dick.
Only Scrooge has that. Only the rich and famous have that.
Try again. We got about 20 minutes.
Okay.
Should I keep going?
Whatever you want.
I'm fine. Fine playing
All right, we'll keep
Zoilda.
going with Zoilda. Zoilda, ew. Yeah, we were thinking about the Zelda games we've beaten, and it's actually not many. I've beaten like 3 of them.
I've beaten none. 0 Zelda games.
I beat the 3D ones. I beat Twilight Princess. I didn't beat Skyward Sword. I didn't beat what was the new one? I didn't play that one for that long. Tears of the Kingdom, yeah. It's I don't like the crafting. It's annoying.
Yeah.
I hate doing that actually. I hate having to do it. Stop making me do it. You were doing it right the first game. You gave us all the toys and told us to play. This time you're forcing us to learn your clunky mechanics.
Right.
It sucks. I know that there's more game once you get past that, but like I can't get past it and I don't care.
Yeah.
It's you know, it would be one thing if I'd never played this before, but it's like the same fucking game again.
Yeah, I don't want to do the crafting.
Yeah, Zelda's hitting a wall again.
Yeah.
They're like, you know, just making the same game. I don't know if I have the patience to like make fun vehicles like they want. I don't know why they like just like keep injecting these like mechanics. Like everything is fucking open world now. The Metroid game is open world.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like people are very happy about the Metroid game.
Yeah, what are people saying? Like,
I'm just getting the
rating?
general feeling that people don't think it's possible for this kind of a game to be good anymore.
yeah,
Like what you're saying, that like people are just waiting for like this concentration of money to result in a good game again, like it sometimes did.
yeah. I mean, it seemed like with games like GTA 5 that like the more money and people you put into something, the bigger and better it'll be and sell.
Right.
And it was, you know, it was like that for Breath of the Wild. There's like 1,000 people in the credits.
But that's like, you know, we're kind of coming to the end of that.
I guess it feels like that.
The end of that belief that you can just like pump a game full of money and it'll be worth it.
Now you have to find some weird freak in an alley and give them $50 to make a game.
Yeah, and they'll take 20 years to do it.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
But it'll be awesome.
So that's how we make games now. We just have to wait for someone to make one that's like good on purpose.
Yep. I think so.
I think so.
I think so.
No! It'll do nothing now.
Yeah, I know. Too late.
Yeah, I guess that's all right. It seems kind of lucky that early on they had well, maybe it wasn't so early on that they had Miyamoto, like, you know, having games with like story and characters in them. It was like, this is after games were decided were dead.
Yeah. There's a fairy in here.
So like, you know, as dead as they are now, somebody's gonna grab the ball. Someone's gonna pick up the ball and, you know, dribble it and then drop it and then disappear for 20 years.
Yeah, it happens. It does happen still. We don't know where it's going to come from.
Well, yeah, that's the good thing about that. Like, you can't expect it anymore from like a big studio. You can only expect it from like a harebrained. Yeah, from you, from me, from anybody.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know.
Right, it could be any of us. Isn't that exciting?
It is. I mean, I feel like, you know, I made my little game and I showed it to my nieces and they loved it. They fought over it.
Yeah.
And my nephew too, even though he's already played it, he was also playing it.
Yeah.
He beat it twice.
They
And
love it.
They all beat it twice. It was great.
Yeah.
I feel like I experienced like finding my target demographic and hitting them over the head with it. Like I thrust it into their hands. Like I didn't think about how they hadn't played it before. I don't know if I could do that on a big scale, but
it's not easy to reach children unless you're a big company.
Yeah.
Which is kind of fucked up if you think about it, that these companies who do not have children's, you know, interests at heart at all,
yeah,
are able to, you know, communicate directly with them. So bright in here. I can see your pretty face.
Yeah, that's true. So like when I just like make things and like, you know, like my cartoon that I made, it was like my nephew also really liked that. He was laughing the whole time.
Laughing.
And that was great. It's
Yeah.
like I don't know, if like a nuke dropped tomorrow, I'd only be able to entertain my family.
Yeah.
You know, I'm probably not going to do anything different because it's still what it's for.
That's absolutely true. Like, if you can make like the people in your life laugh, then you've got a good one, and you know, then it's got a good chance of finding an audience beyond them. But you have like satisfied the most important thing that you needed to do.
That is the most important thing, because that's the only people you know are gonna like it.
Yeah. Because they know you and they know that it's you.
Yeah, that's true. They know that it's me. It's like, I don't know, I feel like having a favorite game is the guy who made it is kind of like your dad, or like maybe when you're a kid you kind of like don't get that your dad didn't make all these games.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, I think about that a lot. How like our parents were accountants and every adult we met was their client in my mind.
Oh, wow.
And now for Oscar, every adult he meets drew one of the graphic novels that he reads.
He meets a he meets like a cop on the street and asks what they drew.
Yeah, what children's graphic novel do you draw?
Yeah, and can I have a signed copy of it?
What video game do you make?
Yeah, what's your game?
Yep.
I mean, it does feel like that a little bit at MagFest. Even if not everybody there is working on a game, everybody there has a game. You know, like maybe it's an old game or a new game or a game you've never heard of. It's like there's something that they are like the #1 proponent of.
Yes. Yeah, it's true. Everybody has
like,
got
what's
their
your
weird...
game? Well,
yeah.
I sort of like The Perils of Rosella. It's like, you know, oh, wow, great answer, freak. No sarcasm or anything. I love this freaky answer.
Yeah, I love this fucking freak.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I go to those shows and play Game Boy, and you know, make the freaks there with Street Pass envious of me.
Yeah.
They're like, holy shit, I thought I was the nerdiest person here.
Yeah, they've got the Game Boy. He's got... Oh yeah, this is good shit. Feels good. I want to go to a spa and sit in this.
I want to smoke that.
Yeah, this game's full of tactile delights.
Yeah.
Let's see, can I find... No! Not you! No! No! I wanted the weird guy who lives here. Hello? Yes? I was just looking at my wall. Alright, so in this game, Bagu and the Riverman are a little something going on there, right? They fucking?
I wasn't thinking that,
Well,
but maybe.
I didn't think about it until we started thinking about the old woman and the man who, the merchant.
Also wasn't thinking that, but
No.
now I have to.
Yeah.
Now I have to consider it.
Yeah,
Just sounds right.
Bagu and the Riverman.
It's like, don't read that letter. That's secret.
Yeah, exactly.
Where's the Riverman?
It's
Is he
intimate.
He's the guy in the suit of armor, right?
Yeah. Yeah, handsome man in a suit of armor. He's
like
my
he hasn't
friend.
heard from him from Bagu in a while.
Yeah, and I'm journeyed across that very difficult, horrible river with skeleton fish jumping at me to deliver him a hi, to basically just say, why don't you come up and see me sometime?
Dear Riverman, it's Bagu. I miss you so much. Please write back.
Gonna turn into a bat
Ah!
and kill her. You're not a bat.
Yeah, come back when you're a bat.
Yeah.
Come back when you're Rouge the Bat. And my sister can catch me checking her out for a little bit too long.
How about under this empty... Found a mirror. It's Link talking.
Oh, wow. He's just like screaming every word. Wait, where's Link?
How about a kiss?
That's worth a kiss.
Please
You're him
get
now.
out of my house, don't be me.
Now
You
I'm
became
you.
me.
Now I am me.
Now I can suck my own dick. This is my dick.
This is my rib that I got removed so I can suck my own dick.
My own dick.
Yeah, it's just like this is the he's just happy all day thinking about how he can suck his own dick. I don't need a girlfriend or this grandma. I could just suck my own penis. Oh.
Oh, cute. Yeah, right. Wake up. Wake up.
Oh.
Oh, I already knew about that. I guess I didn't need to wake you up after all. Oh well.
Go back to bed.
Sleepy little slime. It takes him 100 years to fall asleep. Alright, Riverman. There he is. You know Bagu? What did he say about me?
Wait. Don't go. Take this letter to Bagu. It's like Link is like, go the other way.
You're not. Are you him?
Did you talk to my brother?
Oh, it's a triangle.
Don't listen to his lies. Bagu is mine.
There's two brothers are fighting over Bagu. This man who lives alone in the woods. I think this is something here. I never saw Penny Arcade talking about Bagu and the Riverman.
Yeah.
What do we think? Is this a webcomic topic du jour?
Yeah, maybe. I feel like as long as Penny Arcade hasn't done it, at least like in 25 years, or, you know, in a way where you think it's funny,
Right.
then that's just fair game, you know. You can still make a web comic. It'll be like this big, but it'll still exist.
You can
like,
make a webcomic that makes jokes about video games.
Well, Penny Arcade is still a comic, but nobody even knows that. They just go to the expo.
Right.
They know about that.
Yeah.
They know about Child's Play Charity.
Yeah.
They don't know about Penny Arcade, the thing that started it.
No, that's true. I mean, Penny Arcade could be making jokes about Bagu right now.
Maybe they are. I don't think they are. I think they have like a long time ago, they only just like made strips about new games.
Yeah.
Probably someone asked them to. Hey, can you put my game in Penny Arcade?
Hey. I've gotten pretty good at fighting the boomerang foxes.
Yeah, well now you have life, so it's all gonna be easier, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I like that you're still kind of level grinding, but it's easier. I have to die
I just
as
don't
much.
think Gamer Comics' focus is on Bagu anymore. I think,
No.
you know, that's not in their consciousness right now.
Well, the thing is, though, like, there's no new game that is going to be in their consciousness. There's only games that they played when they were a child.
Uh-huh. I mean, this game is so hard that you still have to play it. You still haven't, no one's beaten it.
No one's beaten it. Well, I haven't.
Yeah.
Ah!
But yeah, like, video games are more like a lifestyle thing, and Gamer Comics are more like, I don't know, about people whose life is video games.
Mm,
Like the Control-Alt-Delete. It's
Right.
it's like they wanted to make an irreverent gamer comic until things got too serious, and then it's like, how did we get here? It's like even the irreverent gamer comics are like all serious.
yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, that was like... That's famously what happened to Control-Alt-Delete. Getting getting too serious, right?
Yeah, I think about it like feeling like people get really attached to characters, and you know, like I guess it's okay for things to happen like that to them, but it needs to feel true. Like nobody could even believe that they were doing the storyline.
Right. Well, yeah, there's like this like Control-Alt-Delete comic, not even the abortion one, which, you know, I feel like, you know, that was the first time that he really noticed that he wasn't hitting the tone that people expected from the comic.
Yeah.
But then he did that other comic where his girlfriend like watches him be strangled or something, or no, he watches his girlfriend be strangled.
Oh my god.
Right? And like there's like this reverse 3/4 drawing of his face that's like, you know, it's classic.
Oh my god.
It's so bad.
Wait, this isn't a parody? It's
No.
Oh my god.
It's real.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if Penny Arcade ever did anything like that.
No, they've always been like stupid. Like both Gabe and Tycho can die. You know, like they can just die and come back to life.
Yeah.
So there's nothing serious. There's no consequences to anything.
You know, like I remember Awkward Zombie would just be like comics about the game character. It was basically like a
Yes.
Smash Brothers comic.
It's like fan comics.
Yeah. And you know,
Like-
once in a while they would have jokes like that
Yes.
would become a widely shared comic.
Right. Or like VG Cats would do
Right.
that. But yeah, I think like because video games are such a big part of people's lives at this point, like the lifestyle thing is not to like hold memories of these games in your head. They're just like tickling around in your memory for like your entire childhood and now your adulthood.
Yeah.
And you're like, hey, did anyone ever notice about those games? But like, no one does that with games anymore. They play games and move on, right? Here we go.
Finally getting the surgery to get your rib removed.
Remove. Getting it
Mm,
now. Today is the day I get my
dick sucked. The doctor says you can't suck your dick for 3 months. Obviously, I'm
No.
still gonna do it tonight.
I'll still
Getting
do
my
it.
dick sucked by
tonight.
me. Got my dick in between my teeth now.
Yes, I'm
chomped on
sucking
my
that
cock.
dick.
It's okay when I do it. It is my own dick, and I do it on my mouth with my own control.
It's okay.
I'm allowed to use teeth when I do it. Because it's my dick and my rules. My dick, my rules. I suck my dick. I don't need to give consent because I am the one sucking dick, my own dick. Jeez, I thought this was fucking over. I thought you
Yeah.
fucking found the hammer
I
already.
know. No, there's more of this horrible
More
guy.
sucking my own dick.
I didn't even kill him. I just
He
left the
fell
screen.
off the world. I'm doing it quick. My God, that's just one of those rumors that just like it tracks, right? Like it sounds real,
My dick.
like
I'm
so shocking
sucking
and
my own
disturbing.
dick.
It's like you meet him in person. It's like you're Marilyn Manson. You don't look anything like him. He's just like not wearing makeup at all. And you're
Yeah.
like, did you get a surgery where you like got your rib removed so you could suck your own dick? And he's just like, just
Yeah.
like makes a face at that.
Yeah, because he's heard it so many times before.
It's just like, no, of course I didn't. Of course I don't suck my own dick.
I
like-
beat him.
Nice. It's like, this is not something you need to do to suck. Can you suck? I mean, Ron Jeremy could like, he could reach his dick with his mouth.
It's so big.
Yeah.
And he's flexible.
No one can suck their own dick. It's just a myth.
You can't suck your dick.
Doctors.
Just suck something else.
They just took my rib. And I can't suck
They
my
took
own dick.
rib. Yeah, you just gotta suck another dick. Sorry.
Oh my god, that's not the point.
No.
You just suck
No.
my dick.
The kind of person who wants to suck their own
What
dick
if I
does
just-
not want to suck somebody else's dick.
Like, what if I just want a dick sucked right?
Dick that's sucked right. It must be tonight, and it must be me. I must suck my own dick.
I must suck it. I play this song while I'm in the throes of oral. I put dick in mouth and things will go south. The music just starts over.
Oh my god, there's so many of this dog. No! I hate.
Every magic. I want all the magics. I get bored.
I did this all for a bag of
Wow.
magic.
Shit. What shit fuck? What a dump load of donkey turds. I'd rather fuck my own ball sack. I'd rather suck my own dick. It's like, that's how we enjoy these games, is by talking about how shitty they are and getting mad. And
Like
then,
the angry video game
but,
nerd.
you know, eventually we had to stop doing that because you can't just keep being mad forever.
Yeah, you can't just
get-
like play video games and get mad.
You get so mad at video games that you become a celebrity and now you're not mad anymore.
Now you're like, I like to play cozy games.
Yeah,
And get mad at them.
get mad at the fishing game.
God.
I like games where I suck my own dick.
And that's exclusively the games that I play. Well, I got the hammer, and it's just about beddy by time, so
Nice.
we can call it a night.
Yeah,
Good place,
sounds good.
place to call it.
Any final thoughts?
Any final thoughts?
I sucked my own dick after getting rusty.
I
You know how
went
you know the
home
thing, man.
quick and sucked that my dick.
Tonight in my bed, I am my best friend.
My own dick. I sucked it. Let me see. I think this is the song.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. There's lots of songs. I feel like we started with a completely different sucking my own dick song.
Let's see. How many Space Ghost poses can you describe?
There's the one of him just like with his arm out.
Yeah.
The one with his arm out and his other arm holding his finger over the button. The one of him like looking mad before shooting, and then the pose of him shooting.
Yes.
There's the one of him like doing this or like this. Something.
Well, is it the one where he's like raising his arm?
It's
to
like he looks
talk?
like he's like, you know, getting
Oh,
a
yeah,
distress
yeah.
signal or
Yeah,
something.
Yeah. And then, you know, there's obviously my favorite that's like,
It's just like leaning back. That's classic.
That's
yeah,
classic.
that's great.
that like,
I'm Space Ghost.
I feel like that is like the proto dinosaur comics.
Yeah, totally. That's good shit. That's so stupid, that show, but it's funny as hell.
Close up from beneath, yes. It's really good.
Yeah.
But instead of it being beneath, it's just him raising his head and like laughing or
Yeah.
or making a big statement.
I love how blatantly different the new animations look.
Mm,
They have like a sort of Aqua Teen quality.
yes.
Where like they're animated pretty well, but there's only a few of them. They're all stock.
yeah.
Like Zorak sipping coffee.
Right,
But
right.
then like there's just like spliced in like all the other old animations where Zorak's colors vary
Yeah.
from different like shot to shot.
Yes, they don't fucking care.
Like lighter green and then darker green, like lower
Yes.
resolution.
Yes. And then like every time the camera is on Zorak, it's playing like this cricket sound. It's like
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a refrigerator. It's like a mini fridge.
yeah, no, there's a we gotta go. But there's a show that takes nothing and just spins magic from as little as possible.
Yeah.
Right? You just need enough to believe in it.
Can we name this thing?
Yeah, what do we want to call this thing we've been talking about? This
This idea of like communicating the essence with just a little bit of it.
just a little thing.
Just a little.
Just like
A little
yeah.
something.
Yeah, a little
It
something.
have to-
A little something that makes you believe it.
Yeah, like the Pappas.
Mm,
Um,
what is it?
you know, Popeye doesn't move his mouth sometimes. When
Yeah.
it doesn't mean it's a bad animation.
No.
It's not even a compromise. They just don't have to.
Yeah. Well, he's not making a statement that like moves along the story or anything.
Yeah.
It's just like rah, rah, rah. He's just complaining and nobody hears him, so his
Yeah.
mouth doesn't move.
And you know, it's the same thing with like Mute Mickey or Daniel Tiger who doesn't have a mouth. It's like, you know, you can just have a character with no mouth, and most people do nowadays. Ping tubers are just like a character with a mouth like while they're talking, or they don't even have one.
Right. Yeah, you don't need that
You don't
to bring
need
it to life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's encouraging, I think. I think that's a good thing to think about.
It is. I think every successful puppet, like, you know, Kermit, for instance, is like it has the essence. It's not too technological. It's still impressive, but it's also like you have to find like a stopping point with like the technology. Have the technology give you more clarity, not more needless detail.
Right. Needless detail, yeah. And then the detail becomes the whole substance of the thing.
Yeah.
So if you have so much substance, you don't actually need a lot of detail on top. You can just like, you know, do a shitty drawing and be like, this is what it is. And you're going to believe me.
Beavis. There's one drawing of him.
One drawing
and
of Beavis.
they'll never make a funnier drawing than the one that's already there.
Yeah.
It's like already captures the essence, and all you need now is just a traced version of that forever.
Yeah, exactly. One hilarious drawing.
Don't fix it. It's not
Yeah,
broke.
and Beavis is real. He's just voiced by the same guy that voices Butthead. They're two distinct personalities.
And they're
drawings.
two drawings, yeah. Well, there's also the reverse 3/4 drawings, which I think are hilarious.
They are hilarious.
But only because they're really good
They're
drawings,
good drawings.
of those first
of
drawings.
those two first drawings that are the only drawing that there is. Yeah. Everyone's got that in them. Everybody can make fun of a piece of paper from a stupid little piece of paper if they know how.
Yeah.
All right, let's leave it there.
Okay.
Thanks for watching, everyone. See you next week.